Alright, this is Glenn and Miranda, and we're going to be here demonstrating the Scapular Stability series, portion of the Fitz Toronto homework module, stuff you can do at home to get stronger and be a better athlete. So, the Scapular Stability model, we're going to start with one of three exercises, and the first one is what we call just a regular plank row. So Miranda sets herself up in the push-up position, a high plank. She's got a really great strong posture here, as you can see. And what she's going to do really simply, she's going to row with each arm, alternating back and forth. So, really great things to note about Miranda's form here is she has her wrist right underneath her shoulders, and she's rowing her hand naturally up so that her hand meets her rib cage or just above it. Beautiful. Thank you, Miranda. Please rest a second. So for this exercise, typically we recommend 3 sets of 10 to 12 rows per each side to begin with. You can always make the exercise more difficult by slowing down the speed of the rows or by adding more repetitions. So the second exercise we're going to take a look at now is the plank walk. So Miranda gets in that same plank position, and all she's going to do really easily is take really baby steps with her hands and her feet, and she's going to walk forward and backwards. So what we've done is we've gone from challenging the plank in an otherwise static or stable position with no movement to something a little bit more dynamic. Now how this tests your scapular shoulder stability is that you really have to keep your shoulder blades depressed, really keep them pulled down and keep them in their sockets while doing your plank walks backward and forward. It's really easy for those shoulder blades to come forward out of their sockets if you take steps that are too far forward. Miranda, have you demonstrated a step that's too far forward? Beautiful. So you can see right now, you see a little bit of scapular weighting. The shoulder blades start rising up to the head, and then from there, the lower back starts dipping down. So without a really strong posture, right, we can't generate scapular stability. Beautiful. The last exercise in our scapular stability series is going to be a single arm overhead press done in the half kneeling position. So Miranda's going to go into half kneeling position. She's got a nice 90-degree angle at the front knee, a nice 90-degree angle at the back knee. What she's going to do is she's going to set herself up with a really strong neutral spine posture, keeping that dumbbell right in front of her shoulder. She's just going to press the dumbbell up and down really slowly in a controlled action. Beautiful, really nice, Miranda. Could I just get you to turn 90 degrees and face this direction? Beautiful. Excellent. So you'll see, she's still got a really strong neutral spine posture, and her shoulder blade here isn't coming up as she's doing the movement. It stays locked and pulled down the entire time, providing stability. Really nice. Thank you, Miranda. So that is our scapular stability homework series for Fitz Toronto. All these exercises that you just saw, you can start by doing 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions. For our single arm overhead press here, it's a little bit more of a difficult exercise. I would recommend 3 sets of 8. For the other exercises, maybe you start at 3 sets of 10 or 3 sets of 12 for the rows. And then for the plank walk, you can start anywhere from just 10 meters, move to 15 or 20 meters. It's really just important that you perform the movements with really great form and quality over the amount of quantity of distance you do and quantity of repetitions.